Speed, agility, deadly attack. The Hypervenom Phantom IIs have been uncaged and unleashed on the football world, bringing more of Nike's famous innovation and polarizing styles to the pitch. But can these reworked and retooled Phantoms stand up to the impressive success of the first generation? Let's find out. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and football fans all across the internet. Today, we've got the latest hotness from the depths of the genius that is Nike football. These are the Hypervenom Phantom IIs. We've got them on foot and in front of goal, so let's get to it. Now, dressed in wolf gray, orange, and black, the Phantoms will get you talking. The upper retains that same Nike skin mesh under that we found on the OG Phantoms, but with a very different look and an important evolution. Flywire has been added to the upper to firm up the feel and lock the boots to your feet. Also, these little creases and channels have been added to give it a better touch and feel when on the ball, because they are said to flex and bend and cradle the ball to give it a more predictable striking surface when it comes into contact with it. Now, it still retains that Nike ACC technology like its predecessor, and the only major difference is that its new haircut has a dynamic collar on it. And speaking of the collar, there has been a very important change to it from the other versions. And that being that the seam has been moved inside rather than directly on the back, running down your Achilles tendon. We're going to hear more about that from our tester later in the video, but stay tuned for a blister report. Now, the sole plate is really nothing new. The same split toe design is present and the same stud pattern is used because why fix something that isn't broken? Now, there is a softer compound used to manufacture the sole plate, and that's said to give it a better feel and flex than version 1.0, but largely this sole plate is identical to the original Phantom, and if you've had one in the past, you're going to know what's in store for you. Speaking of feel, these are amazing to slip into. Super light, awesome comfort, and honestly, they're a lot easier to get into than the Superfly or the Magista. You're still going to need to liberally loosen the laces, but either we're just getting used to them and better at it, or these are significantly easier to put on, so just keep that in mind when you're buying them.
The first thing I noticed about them was they were really light. They were comfortable. The sock on them gives you a lot of stability in your ankle there, and generally once you get up and moving, they felt good right away, just right out of the box. When we got these new, you'll notice I don't have any regular soccer socks on, and that's kind of something I wanted to test out because they say with that new seam, it's not supposed to rub your ankle so much. So putting on these shorter socks gave me the chance to test that, and been playing in them for about 1-2 hours so far, and I haven't felt any rubbing at all. They're pretty comfortable. Little things, and this has always bugged me about some pairs of cleats I've had, is when you do a regular lace on a cleat, you run around for a game, half a game, they come untied a couple times. These ones I did one straight up lace, and I mean, they're still as tight as when I put them on, and it's little things like that you notice sometimes in new pairs of cleats that really make them stand out.
So free kicks are effortless, running was a joy, and wearing them was like slipping on a sock. And as far as the fit goes, it runs true to size. Nike has really outdone themselves with these cleats. The looks are unique, I'll give them that, but on foot and in game are where they really matter, and the Nike Hypervenom Phantom IIs truly are an amazing evolution to the original Phantoms, and I cannot recommend them enough. If you need to get a pair of Hypervenoms, these are the ones to get. If the collar is something that you're on the fence about, don't fret. There's a decollared version, and it's available in the Hypervenom finish, with all the upgrades of the Phantom II intact, aside from that collar. Well, what do you guys think of the Phantoms and their cool design, huh? Good? Bad? Let us know down below. Make sure you check them out on our site. Send us your questions, your comments, and your concerns. We'll see you guys next time.